Well, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the finals night of the Wigan Subscription Greenmount Classic. Two players on your screen there. Leading out left-handed Ryan Semmens against Lee Brown. A second semi-final. And in the first semi-final, you've got those two gentlemen over there, Simon Coupe and Callum Wraight. And we'll just see the first bowl of the second semi-final. That's Ryan's. Lee a yard short. Lee passes it and passes the jack but doesn't go out. Ryan's second bowl. Better length but hung out. May have won it. Leaning towards the jack. Lee touches the jack, makes it 2. Up 2-0 to Lee Brown first end. Just see the scoreboard over there. 2-0 to Lee Brown and 3-0 to number 2 on the scoreboard, Simon Coupe. And he's just played a lead. Callum's not got a length yet. Good bowl from Simon to get in first end. Really, Callum was up and down the gully he's been trying to play. You've not missed not in the other game because they've knocked the jack off with the first bowl, so concentrate on this one. And Callum's not got a length with his 2 bowls at the next end and 2 down. Short with his first bowl here. He plays a reeling as he can, as he's wont to do. Happily playing towards us, so we'll just follow this one.
Not what he said, anybody's cat.
1-3 is delay. So Callum line 2 to go level. Nothing there from Simon. Tight with it. Never on the land. He's coming towards us. I could leap over the fence and stop it, but I was thinking of leaping over Callum, but I'm getting old now.
Oh, I know.
Not in my dream.
Any?
Good afternoon.
The ball about to come into shot. We'll just track over.
Just in the cupboard. 3 apiece. 2-0. The second semi's only had 2 ends.
Couple of yards short for Leaf with his lead bowl. Ryan passes to Gordon now. 2 foot, well, 18-inch behind. I think Mike passes his first.
You can't see, you don't hear the glass.
Don't know. Is the kindest way of saying.
Well, it needs to hit. It needs to contact. Got it.
Ryan Lyon 1, not short.
Lead on, Ryan!
Looks like it's only going to be 1. They both, these games, 31 up. Left-handed finger peg mark.
Not bad, lad.
Not bad is the shout, and it isn't bad at all.
Get it over!
Lee's too far. You know, you've got to make sure you're there, if you know what I mean. It's uphill. A bit enthusiastic with that one. And Ryan's played, well, not beat his first. But can Lee take 4 foot or so out? Bigger bowl than Ryan's. Does enough to save. 2 across that game. In the background you got Callum Wraight.
Would you like one of these?
Playing up and down the gully.
I'd have 2.
Ball, Ryan!
Well, the yellow jack sitting on its own, nothing within a yard so far. Except for this one. Can't see Simon being short at that, though he's trying to play one rather than trying to move it. And knocks Callum another. That was a bit of a surprising ball. I think he might be a bit more aggressive at it.
Not
8-3 that is to Callum. You probably can't see from this angle. He's playing towards the last end, he's playing through the gully and away, well, on this particular mark, he's stepping out and playing a couple of foot wider of the mat than he would normally do. And he's playing along the crest of the right hand side of the gully, and Simon's played a wonder bowl, rests on Callum's bowl, falls back and falls in front of the jack.
Well, still in the very early stages.
Callum just playing to have some kind of connection, just pulls tight. And all the danger in the world for Simon. Simon would be a good bowl. It was a good bowl to get that one. Be a better bowl to get another. Into his own bowl, rocks everything.
Yeah, reload.
And just move over. That red and black bowl belongs to Lee Brown from the Potteries. Currently 5-2 up against Ryan Semmens, and has 2 wonderful bowls. And Ryan has decided to be playing weight. He's got the back bowl. Absolutely cursed connection. I think Lee still lies 2.
Head up right.
7-2. Cursed. Perfect hit, really. Wouldn't have wanted any other connection than what he got. He just shunted the block into his own bowl. See the scores. Right. Normally, as you approach that corner, you know you've got to reach into it, and then it'll run the last couple of yards down. But this is an unusual angle to be approaching the corner. Lee used this mark to great effect in his game against Liam Gregson last weekend. 2 more. Nine 2. Big lead for Liam. For Lee at this stage. As it looks, uphill all the way. And this is what people know they've got to reach this way, and it's been catching them out really, going back. And Ryan, Cardinals in, knows she's got to reach. The odds for these games, we've got the long book to win. Callum Wraight was the 4-5 favourite. Good bowl from Ryan there, just a little connection on his own bowl, pushed it back onto the land and to the jack. Yeah, Callum Wraight was 4-5. Simon Coupe even money, Lee Brown 7-2, and Ryan Semmens 7-1. There's a bowl and a block the other side of those 2. Bowl belongs to Callum Wraight. 10-4 up. Because we can't see that one very well, we'll track over. Long tapes called. Not watching a long tape being made.
Andrew, long tape! Long. He said no reaches far.
Sorry, I'm watching. I'm watching with you like one of those. Sure? He does indeed. Somewhere down there.
Other semi-final, just move on to the scoreboard. We get the scores. Number 1 is Callum Wraight 10, Simon Coupe 5, Lee Brown 9, Ryan Semmens 3. And we'll just forgive the awful camera work. Yeah.
That's it! Oh! Not a mark!
Couple of yards short from Simon. Bad ball from Simon, I think. Callum has a chance for 2.
Was it? Wasn't it?
Go Ryan. Yeah.
Simon looking, see if he's 1 or 2 down. That one to be measured. That's the ball, lead ball of Ryan's. Lee's not reaching it. (4-9), line 5-9.
Ryan! Brilliant lad!
Line 6-9. Lee's thinking about being a bit aggressive at this. Just playing at a runner. Well, he's got the jack. Nothing's within an acre.
Nothing.
1 to Lee with a ball 15 yard off. Callum, those 2 bowls by the jack. Line 2 to go, 14-5 against Simon. The blur that went through the screen was Simon's strike at it. 14-5 with those 2.
I told somebody, I'm sure you know when you measure for a leg.
14-5 and 10-4.
I mean, you could just take the roll better, you don't No, but Andrew actually made a very big pair of
Back on to Lee's bowl.
I got him right when you want him right.
Not the worst effort from Ryan. Lee just wants to know he was on. Lee's bowls are further off than it looks on the screen.
No, you're alright.
I wasn't going to stand there. I wasn't going to stand there.
I'm going to curse you. Good afternoon.
If there was an opinion offered there by Andrew, I didn't hear it.
Got it. Thank you. Would you like the word I am there? It's all right.
And that's not involved.
Silver.
It's all right. We take anything that's good. Thank you. Well,
I'm not sure that's involved either.
That's not for it.
it's nice last year till it went dark, didn't it? It was really dark at the end of it last year.
Measures required.
Go go.
I tend not to watch people measuring at an end. So what we will do, the ball that's entering the screen now belongs to Simon Coupe. Ryan Semmens won the measure. 5-10. Well, no ball from Simon with his second. I think he's on with his first. There's no guarantee. Callum's the furthest bowl. Length bowl may have a chance. It's a bad bowl from Simon no matter what happened. Yeah, Callum's on. Turned over, come the other peg at it. It runs, well, may run too far. They're having a debate.
I'm going this way.
They'll go this way.
Oh. Lee Brown removes one of Ryan's bowls. Callum was 1. 15-7. Ryan is 1. 6-10. Again, left-hander stepping out, playing a finger peg mark. Ball goes, will peg, will drop down through the gully.
Like a bad penny, turning up again.
Not played one with his second as Ryan, but fairly certain it lies 2. All or nothing bowl perhaps. Finger peg from Lee. Shaves the jack. All or nothing, and it's nothing. 2 more for Ryan. Ryan's the local hope in the finals tonight. Hails from Billinge, I believe.
Steve, you know when I'm watching this, and what you've done, who's in? I think you should just
Get your own camera, though.
no, I'm saying, I bought some of them, when you go round, you don't see the legs, you only see the bodies. No, I'm not joking. People who I talk about, they all say, did you see such a body, did you see such a body?
Well, lead bowler Ryan's gone 3 yard over. Reply from Lee's gone 5 foot. Ryan put 1, well, the closest, or the 16-inch behind.
Yeah, I believe so. I'm not sure when, but it is.
Lee might be striking at this. Might be easier to hit than beat. This should come towards us at a quick speed. And he's missed.
Not your strongest point, that throw. Not your strongest point.
Well stopped, Ryan. 9-10.
That jack up lion, let him bleed on.
Now the problem he's got is that Callum's won his last end. Is 18-7 up. and I might be able to get both blocks in shot. Ryan with a toucher. Just stays there, hopefully.
We have some daft rules.
Simon strike removes the block from the green, and I think Ryan's got another. Turned his peg. Looks in trouble. Not there. And probably underneath.
How many?
Measures called.
Call to peg there, Billy. Yeah, but it's, we only do this half.
Let's get on.
You go, but by the time we get there, they'll be on.
There you go. That's me in there.
Lead bowl from Callum. Yard short. Simon's not reached it. Callum's running this one in, or trying to. It needs to run, needs to finish. It gets another, but it's not a good one. And Simon certainly further. Couldn't get past Callum's bowl. And we'll leave that one, and we'll head back to this game, which is Ryan Semmens lead.
Instead of outright. See you get right. Get right.
Wigan voices shouting on the local and also the outsider of the field. Someone in the semi-final of a big competition, 7-1. He's better than a 7-1 shot. Does this make another? No. Again, tempted to play weight at it. Could easily sit it out for two. He's played a runner. Just going narrow, is it? Is it just? Nope, catches enough of the ball. Good ball that from Lee. Yeah. 19-7. Callum Wraight, Lion 2. I'll have to. The other side of Lee Brown, can't see. It's 1 to Callum. So we'll follow this lead bowl of Lee's. Not really sure he likes it. Now seems to have gone a good yard by. And this left-hander dragging it narrow. Looks to be a better length. Lee. Right-hander. Does he run the jack? He does. Good. He's had some nice favourable connections as Lee. Lies 2 and Ryan. Not short with this. Must peg sometime. 2 for Lee, 13-11. Yeah, that last bowl of Simon's counts. It's not going up and down that gully, I can assure you.
Hello, David, are you well?
The bowls pass each other, and the black and red bowl of Lee Brown.
I'll go there on
Because we look at Diggs got there, somebody's going to shoot to jump rope. Diggs,
As you can see, yard short. Ryan passes it. Right-handed finger peg, so thumb peg for Ryan. Nice little touch on the jack. Ooh. The bowls have collided, ladies and gentlemen. And Lee Brown was gutted because I think he liked that one. Bowls returned. Little kiss on it, but goes out. Ryan's on. Can he get another to level the game up at 13s?
Not bad.
Can it stop?
Not at all.
Yes, Ryan. Good bowling, lad. Ryan.
Good ball, 13 across.
Ryan. You know your answer. You know your answer. You know in this game. You take 7.
The block coming into shot belongs to Simon Coupe. There's not a lot. Only one other game on the green. The smooth as silk delivery of Ryan. Senders bowled into Gooden. And
Good ball.
bowler Simons, it wasn't the worst lead at all. He'll be happy with them. Gets beat. Simons plays at this and misses. That's Callum Wraight lying 1. 31 up game this, and Callum's now in the home straight. 21-10 up.
Get on.
Not quite sure what that was, but never mind. Does it go too far? Ooh. Measures have been called. We'll let them get on with that. And the ball, that one belongs to Callum Wraight. That connection with the jacks took a good yard off it. It's probably a length bowl, 2.5 feet to the side. Simon's not reached. Uphill, and Simon not give it enough. Callum lies another. This to go 13 clear.
Lead on, lad.
Simon's not reached again. Tired bowl from the Preston legend. 23-10. Lead bowler Ryan's just about stays in shot. If it move the camera. And Lee stepped in. Football. Now then Ryan. Tight. Didn't get the smoothest of runs across the green, but he's got his nose in front, the last end. And now Lee's gone back in front again, 15-14 that. Strike from Callum, sorry, a strike from Simon, misses, 24-10. And he's back on that gully again. Ryan's not reached. Ryan's using a set of wooden bowls he's used for many years. And Lee's using a set of somewhat battered bowls he's won the Fleetwood Waterloo with. So Ryan looks to have given this one quite a lot more than his first. He'll need to start pegging in a minute. One for Lee, 16-14. In the background, 26-10. We'll just move over to the Shropshire's favourite, Callum Wraight. And Simon's reached this time with his first bowl. That's what's been catching him out. Got to get his first bowl there, through the gully. Callum's still looking at this. Does it miss his own? The extra pace just keeps it wide. Simon's disgusted with himself. Played of his ability, can put one in there. That's 11-26. Lead bowler Simon through the gully. Local knowledge says it doesn't get there.
Another Ryan.
And Callum passes Simon's bowl, passes the jack. I think that stayed in. And Simon, does he reach his own? No, gives up. Referee Andrew Molyneux signals that Callum's on. Can he get another? He can. Good bowls from Callum. Scoreboard flicks over. 28-11. 3 points required for victory for the Shropshire man and favourite for the competition. Playing directly towards us. Finger peg. Uphill. 28-11 this game. And Ryan's played a good lead in the other game and Lee's short. Good effort from Simon, but it goes out. Desperate times for the Preston man. Lies to 30. Must be up. Oh, Ryan. Oh, great hit from Simon. Ryan moved out the way just in time. Connection on the jack. 2 for Simon. 13-28. They play in that game. And Simon's not played a lead. 4 foot short is Simon. Callum passes it, but it's not the best bowl he's ever sent. Well, it looks to have stayed in from here, but cries from the green say that it's gone out. Simon confirms. Well, if that's 1, it's 2, and it's 2, and it's all but 13. Other game, 17 across. We'll be over to that one shortly, because this game might only have 4 bowls left to play. And again, that lead from Callum, making Simon play at it. Goes, well, he played at it, missed, but stayed on the green, so still useful. And rather than put one at the back, Callum's tried to put a blocker in. So, all or nothing for Simon. And it's nothing. First result, ladies and gentlemen. 31-13 to Callum Wraight in the first semi-final of the 2025 Wigan Subscription Greenmount Classic. And we'll go over to the other game now. The only game for us to right now. Ryan unlucky with that last bowl. It trickled down the hill. It looked like it was going to stay, but it's just gone so far. So it's 18-17. Lee's certainly looking to take Ryan a little bit further than what Ryan will be looking to play. Don't think he sounded wonderfully happy with his bowl. And that's why. Locals love it. And this is dragging its heels. And it's 2-4 Ryan, 19-18 in front.
There's John. Oh, right. Now this interview, are they going in? Yeah. When this is New York, I'll bring this for you. Yeah, yeah, Billy. I'll charge you for it. It'll be alright.
Well appreciated, yeah. There's a big well appreciated.
Great lead again from Ryan, been a factor of the game so far. A ball inch or so to the back. And can he make another? It's also been a factor of the game. He's had trouble getting a pair of them there. Lee plays a rambler, playing for the block, gets the block. Nothing's going off here. Looks like 2 for Lee. It is indeed. 21-19. If they're going to carry on scoring in twos, we'll have a quicker finish.
No, I'm just fine, thanks. I'm not. Thanks for the offer.
Have you been playing somewhere? Honest? Where have you gone? Honest? Where are you?
Keep it keen.
That was Lou, I said. She said it valiantly. You loved it.
Yeah, Ryan. All that.
Good ball from Ryan. Well, Lee, can he beat his own? No. No, bad ball. Not there. What can Ryan do?
Good roll, it's alright. Do it all, look. Do it all.
Local expert said it could be a good one, this. Not so bad. 21-20 in front.
Look at play up, there's somebody's 2 down. Can't let it 1 down. Why bother?
Good lead again. Can't fault that. This is too far from Lee. Lee won't be too happy with that. though. It's a back bowl, and again, Ryan's not. He gets another, but it's not a great one. He can 2 yards out to save, or does he be brave? Be very brave at the state of the game. One behind. Well, trying to play a length. Does it run? Does it run? Does it get far enough? It's a good ball that saves, and he's 2 in front is Ryan. Ryan Semmens from Billinge, outsider in the field at 7-1.
Yeah, quarter, we lost a quarter.
I think a few might be on him at 7-1. He's a better bowler than that in the semi-finals. That's his worst lead for a while, and it's not the worst thing you'll ever see in your life. Does, of course, a routine bowl for Lee to get one in.
That's a road length required, not bad. Good ball.
Oh yeah!
Now, great bowl from Ryan, though the only thing you will say, with the block falling over, it's increased the size of the target for Lee. He was absolutely not going to be short.
Can't hit them all the time, right? Can't hit everyone!
Just misses. 23-20 to Ryan Semmens. Alright.
Are you alright? You going? Where are you going?
I've been in the grandstand.
I thought I saw you. Oh, wait, are you going?
Lead again from Ryan. That's been the difference so far in this game. Ryan's had the better leads. If he could play with 2, though, he'd probably be off by now. That's a no bowl. Must play at this, Lee. The question is, does he try and play for 2, or just does he try and remove Lee's bowl, Ryan's bowl? Playing for 2. Well, full bowl connection would have made 2. But you can probably tell from Ryan's body language what's happened there.
Come on, Brody!
1 for Lee Bomber Brown. 21-23 as they play. First to 21. First to 31. Very good crowd here at Wigan Subs finals night. Thanks to everybody who's turned up.
What if you didn't sell them all?
Now, playing towards the scoreboard. Must be at least 4 or 5 feet off. And Ryan's not beat it. He must put at least a yard in his first. Must miss all the short bowls. That's a good one. Foot behind. Well then, Ryan, more in it. Still can't get past them though.
Right, come on now, we're done.
That'd be a disappointing bowl for him. Should have made sure he wasn't going to be into the back of those bowls. 23 across. Winner plays Callum Wraight in the final of this year's Wigan Subscription Greenmount Classic.
We go right.
Now, playing towards us, as you can see, Lee short of the block. I can always tell from this angle, it must be a yard short. And Ryan's, well, he's not past it. He may be level with it, he certainly hasn't passed it. Referee Andrew Molyneux. Doesn't look like there's much in these. I've got no idea what Andrew said. Lee's turned round, had a chat with Ryan, doesn't like it. Don't quite know why. Unless it was to say, I played a good bowl there, you know. And Ryan, playing to rest on the bowl, just drifts past.
How's it going, Mr. Davis?
It's going fine, Mr. Mullen, thank you very much. Who wins this game? 25-23 if it's 2. Measures required. Is that not your job this evening?
I was eating.
All right.
So Andrew will give it twice.
Fair enough.
It's going on.
There's about 5 measures here and they're all looking at each other, only one's gone on the green.
I'll tell you what, Callum bowled some, Jesus Christ, he was relentless.
Callum was particularly good. Although Simon probably a bit disappointed he didn't put enough pressure on, certainly this way with his first ball.
He couldn't follow his lead, he couldn't follow it.
Well, he's stepping out.
Through on a few of them, but
He's stepping out all the time, Callum, isn't he?
yeah, it's never on that.
Well, he's enough on the mat to be legal.
Well, yeah.
Yep, it is 2 for Lee. He's probably going to go back on the mark. 25-23. And this is the mark that he played, well, to basically run out against Liam Gregson. He does. I think it's catching everybody out going this way. Can normally, you've got to reach to the scoreboard and get a bit of run last couple of yards. I think from where they're playing, it's a lot quicker than what people imagine, and they're just kind of fishing for a length.
Well,
And it's
a million mile off it.
well, he's bang on the land he wants to be.
To stop, that's the problem. Has to stop, and he doesn't.
Well, it's in danger of pegged out as well. Again, I don't think it's obvious to Andrew who's clearly on. I think he's pointed towards Lee again.
That's on the land.
Well, it's
Right back.
done everything it wants so far. Does he miss his own? Well, it's short of his own bowl.
Peg, aim at number 1.
Well, that's the tip from local green expert, and that's what he's trying to do. Left-handed though, pulled it, left-handed, dragged it round. Can't see, yeah, only 1 to Lee, 26-23. If Lee's really skillful here, I won't have to move the camera. He'll just stay in shot. Well, let's see, can Lee be as skillful as... Oh, nuts.
Just.
Moved the camera half an inch and left it a yard short last time up this way. Now it's gone a yard past. Left-handed Ryan.
Who's the winner?
Would have liked it to have pegged the shade more than it would have did do. Well, Lee, is he here?
Has he got it here?
No.
Yeah. Lee confirms Ryan's on, going for 2. We'll hear the Wigan voices if he makes it. Well,
It might just be enough.
length bowl, 2 it is. 7-1 shot, Lee. Ryan rather.
I know.
Big price for in the semi-final for a
Bad.
maintains the pose, does Ryan?
Nothing short, lad. That's tougher. That's way tougher. Behind him. Right.
No.
Better than his first.
Just gonna peg Narrow being left-handed.
Well, I don't like it.
Does it stop?
Yes, right.
I want to go for 2.
What do you want?
Get them up.
Measures.
Don't look one to me.
Half a dozen measures leap onto the green.
Put your hands up now, Ryan, lad. Put them hands up.
Measuring to go in front. Good crowd tonight, Mr. Mullen.
Yeah, that was about 160 on. Maybe more.
Very good. Good to see everyone's hard work supported by a big turnout for final.
Now be close to 200 actually. Bold one. Definitely bold one.
Right.
Ooh, just give up at death. That's too fair, that must be too fair. It's pegged round, it's pegged in.
I couldn't tip a wheelbarrow, Mr. Mullen.
This one, it's everything.
Yeah. Same bowler getting required. 27-26. Lies to go. 27 across.
If he goes narrow, he could knock him in if he goes narrow.
He's not reached it to knock it in. Level game. 27 across.
4 up.
4 up indeed. Imagine we'll go towards. Oh, heading towards the scoreboard. I thought you'd go this one.
No, you can't. You peg. It's on thumb. It's not a daft, isn't it?
I think it's safe to say it's as close as it looks.
Come on now.
if he's playing against, he's playing against part of the gully, so he might be trying to catch Ryan, different side of the hill or whatever.
Yeah.
If he reaches, it's a good one. Ryan striking. Gets one out. Block moves.
You might be in now.
Yep. Move the jack enough to count. 28-27. Ryan Semmens. Winner plays Callum Wraight in the final.
Peter, shut up. You remember that? I'm 751.
751. Well, can't fault it.
I remember rip that one up.
That got there.
Gets over the top now, needs to take off and fly.
No, it won't do.
3 yards short, just about in shot. Must put pressure on. Well, lies to go all but.
Well,
Passes his own.
well,
Downhill finish. Does it make enough? Does. It's a pressure bowl. 28 across. First to 3. Back to the scoreboard. If I was fit enough, I'd run over with the camera. But it's not going to happen.
no. And I can't help you.
Well done, Steve.
Again, pressure lead.
Remember Campbell?
Bounces off it. Fell the right way, someone says. Again, don't think it's easy for Andrew Molyneux to say who's on. No decision from Andrew, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Don't know.
That's where you can't tell.
Both players, as you can see, come down to do an inspection. I'm not convinced it's helped them. It's a easier ball for Lee. Surely you can think he stands his own up or turns it over. It'll be on. His own bowl, or even to sit on to Ryan's.
And it's neither.
He could have just played it and just got on with it rather than come down for an inspection. We've got an interloper. Declan Cairns enters the field of play. Well,
There you go. I'm not walking over there to Andrew's way.
it does a little bit of caliper job from here, but well, One ball measured. Still no decision.
Really stuck it.
Andrew Molyneux's been crouched down that long, he's got cramp. Well, only one place lever's going to go, 28 across, thumb peg.
Used to it.
That stopped it going, it's took a couple of foot off it, that ball. You can still finish 2 foot past. Well, Ryan, wider track. Probably one of the length.
I think it might have just stuck out that.
Narrower line from Lee. Won it, and only one. Lies 29. Ryan's going to play at it. Gapped it. I would imagine, and I'd be somewhat surprised if he doesn't go finger peg back.
No.
It's about the game anyway.
Yeah, finger peg. Back towards the scoreboard. 29-28 in front. Just about all of it at varying degrees of downhill. He thinks he's too far. He's tight as well. Not going to get any closer now. And Ryan. Yeah, land looks good. What's his length like? Passes the jack now. Cries from the sides. Ryan just wants a confirmation that he's on, but it's not his turn to ask. Needs to peg. Not a length either. Yeah, Ryan's on. Well, land's alright. Can he find a length? Or something like a length? Well, don't know.
Only one, it could cost him.
Only one, says Lee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Played this mark about 4 or 5 ends ago. Downhill finish, takes the bowl 5 foot past. Bigger bowl, just does enough. 29 across. It couldn't. The shout, miss. The ball took notice of him. course, with the scores the way they are, Ryan's got the back bowl. Lee can only really try and play for a length or tickle the jack. Good effort. 30-29. Now then, oh, looking towards us. Didn't fancy going down towards the scoreboard, that's for certain. Uphill. Just a shade of a downhill finish, but you've got to get there first.
Yeah, good on, lad.
Oh, that was going a long way with a miss, but it did not miss. Ryan must pass his own by a yard. Oh, has he not sent it? No bowl from Ryan. Now then, Lee. Bowl for game.
Game all day.
Wade in. Lee Brown, 31-30. Great game. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the final, and we have Callum Wraight against Lee Brown in the final of this year's Wigan Subs Greenmount Classic. The toss has been made. Lee Brown has won it, and he will head off into the countryside towards the scoreboard. This, if I remember rightly, is a repeat of the first round game from last year, where Callum was the victor. Not the worst lead in the world, but we'll see if it's good enough. Odds in this final: Callum Wraight 4-1 on, and Lee Brown 9-4 against. Well, Callum's passed Lee's bowl. Don't know if it's gone too far. And Lee, looking at it, does he beat his own? Yeah, going by what was played there, he sat on Callum's bowl. It's only lying one. Callum playing up. Not happy with it. Yeah, it's just stuck. It's just stuck above. Wouldn't drop on it. I think we're going to have better luck with this final, ladies and gentlemen, because last year's finished in the dark, and the sun's still out for this one. Length bowl, couple of foot to the side, and Callum's just hanging out. Turned his back on that one quite quick, did Callum? Lee Just tightened his land. Again, good length. Good start by the Potteries man. Because Callum's pulling up short. 3-0. Different land, or different type of mark for Lee than what he played in the semi-final. Heading off towards the scoreboard, but not going into the corner this time, playing a thumb peg mark. And again, Callum's turned his back on his first bowl. He's been off the green half an hour as Callum, so he may not have warmed back up yet. He was majestic in his semi-final against Simon Coupe, winning to 13. Lee's had a good old tussle with Ryan Semmens, and 1 to 30. Couldn't get any closer than what it was. That's 2 more for Lee. Five without. Lee couldn't ask for a better start here. Finger peg mark. It's a yard short, and Callum's not wasting any time in sending his bowl. Well, it's, as you see it, 18-inch. Half the distance of Lee's bowl to the jack. It's on the tight side. Needs to miss his own. Had a chance with a miss. So Callum has got his first point in this game. Just a little kiss on his bowl. Takes a few inches out of it. Stops in for 2. 2-5. Callum on the same land as what they've been playing. Heading towards the corner, but only going half the distance. Finger peg, uphill. Oh. Well, I don't know. Lee Brown line 1. Awful last bowl of Callum's to be short one down. Can Lee get another? Misses Callum's bowl. Puts one by the jack. 7-2. No change of tactic. Not a lead really. And Callum stepped in. Falls back on itself to within a foot. And is Lee here? Needs to finish, needs to trickle. Won't be happy with this end. Not a good lead. And didn't put pressure on to Callum's bowl. Goes tight. But makes another. Different mark from Callum. One peg. Lead bowl to within. No. Lead bowl to within 2 foot. He's not happy with himself, but maybe a bit harsh on himself. Nice 2. Nice to go 6-7. And Lee, best length of the lot. 1 for Lee Brown, 8-4. Different corner chosen this time. Well, and he looks a foot behind. Give up is the cry. This is not troubling it. Callum must pass his own. Certainly going to pass his own. Slips past everything. 1 for Lee Brown. 9-4. Thumb peg from the barbecue corner. Well, finishes a length. Callum's looks to be an equal enough distance on the other side of the jack. This needs to run from Lee, run and peg. Don't think he beats his own. Callum's on. Not going to affect, he didn't really need to ask, not going to affect what he's doing with this. Well, it's a bit further. They've moved one of Callum's ball away. Looking for two. It's only the one. Callum again. Specialises in shorter marks and same again. We'll try and see if I can mic Callum up one time when he's playing. His best lead of the game so far. Ball's on the way. About to come into shot. Is he there? Well, it's a length, but I think he's just underneath. Callum wants to run this, encouraging it further. £2.12 old Drakes. Callum just likes. And maybe it from Callum, he just likes two. So if his ball falls, it probably will fall out. Lee twangs the jack. And his ball goes off. And his, now it's two, easy two for Callum. $7-9. The block finished in the gully, we talk about so many times, and Callum shook the block off, but it will be returned by a kindly soul. He flips it back to Lee Brown, who almost certainly will not be going on that mark. Front peg to within 18 inch, and Lee's too far. Lee set the jack, but it's too far to it, 2 yard over. Callum after this one makes another, but doesn't improve on it, but looks in the way. So Lee's got to take a touch out of his first. Not short again. Sails by. And the scores are level, 9 across. Going back to where they came from. Right-handed Callum sends a block finger peg. Decent lead again. Just half a ball wide. Well, Lee, just to back. Two, makes a bigger target, probably covers the jack though. And Lee, playing another rambler, playing for a connection. Doesn't get anything.
No, I'm not that.
11-9. Callum Wraight leads in the final of the 2025 Wigan Subs Greenmount Classic. Not going towards the corner. Playing finger peg mark towards where he started from. Moans about his bowl going nada. And Lee's not reached. Just playing really to try and get to just past Lee's bowl. It'll be a downhill finish as he just entered the start of the gully that runs through the green. Callum was fraction tight and the bowl pegged even narrower, and Lee's just not got to the top of the hill. Callum wants it to swing. It'll peg in a minute. 18-inch past. Lies 2. And Lee's a lot further than his first. Too far as this. Won't peg now. 2 for Callum Wraight. 13-9. Moves the mat to where he wants it, which is in the gully. Steps out, plays round his front leg. I don't think he's put the jack where he wants it, but can he get a ball next to it? They're playing along the side of the gully. Now, one more for Callum. This time playing from, well, similar mark, playing from just outside the gully. Enter the gully now. Callum's imploring it to get further. Needs to run uphill to get out of the gully again. Now it's downhill to the jack. And in the semi-final, there were a lot of short bowls like that that Simon Coupe couldn't beat. We'll just go back. Callum's just about to send his second. You see the mark again, you may be able to see. Into the gully. Callum all over it, waving it on. Good now. He's probably only put 2.5 foot of running in his first bowl, but it's gone 4 foot further. And Lee was on the block. No end. Again, Callum stepping out and playing round his front leg. Went tight with that one. Only a few inches tight out of hand, but it's gone 6 foot narrow. And these, well, wins it, but not with a good one. Callum's not short. That was gone with a miss. And this is not short from Lee. Downhill now. One for Callum. 15-9. Callum's first bowl finished in the gully. Counting bowl finished just on the slope down into the gully, away from the jack, but it counted. And again, he's playing round his front leg. The mat's not in the gully. The bowl drops down into the gully. Callum said to run away, but the bowl knew it already had enough. Good effort from Lee, but bounces round Callum's bowl, goes out. I think Callum's bowl is covering the jack now. Six in front, line to go, 7 in front. Don't know if that's got another. It's easier to hit than beat. Striking. Bomber Brown at ramming speed. Callum with some fancy footwork that he didn't fancy doing. Nullified end again. Score remains 15-9. Again, standing on the right hand side of the mat, playing round his front leg. So the bowl's released, well, probably 18 inch to 2 foot on the right hand side of the mat. This time the jack is pegged back into the gully. I would say Lee Brown bowls on. Falling over helped. Callum played through with a peg. Lee, just got to be careful he doesn't move the jack. Yeah, from thumb peg, but very safe. Never there, never troubling anything, especially never troubling the scorer. 10-15. It's not going to be short of the jack, this. Thumb peg, it's finished. Well, a couple of yards over. Downhill past the jack. This has gone a yard past, but stays in. Downhill past the jack, and the bows have kicked on a couple of foot more than what they thought. Lee, this looks to be better. Well, Callum needs to run. Runs enough. Yeah, good ball from Callum. 16-10. Halfway there. Well, Lee, not there. You're in the corner. It's uphill to the crowd. Callum's found it and Lee didn't. Only one. Lee playing for the jack. Stun run through. Snooker shots from Lee Bomber Brown.
No. Do you know what your second was? Do you know what your second was?
Round of applause from the crowd. 11-16 as they play.
I'll get you one,
No, yeah. I'm mentioning I don't want it.
I'll get one left.
I think it's a thumb peg mark. Bit difficult to say at this distance, but Lee's a couple of foot short, or was.
Sit on this side of you.
And thumb peg, still looking at it, you know. Slides by. Ball from Callum, not short himself. That sails by, but he's on. He's turned his back on this one as Callum. And it's not the worst lead you'll ever see. And Lee's not reached it. Slightly better land. And I've got absolutely no idea he was on. Everything looks the same distance off. Andrew's pointed to Lee. And he's a good judge, is Andrew. Measures called by Callum.
We give him John, they got a window cleaner. We give him John King, you know. Ron King, what time you bring John King said, what are you talking about? What time you
Thirteen 17. Lee Bomber Brown. Thumb peg. Good ball from Callum. It's a couple of foot short, but it's big downhill finish. Callum, Lee's on the better side of it now. Should just peg around Callum's ball. If it misses it, it wins off it.
Who wins
Well, Callum must pass his own. Certainly further. Almost furthest. Doesn't stop now. 14-17.
92, Brown. Everybody wants it, 92.
Bookmaker laying 9-2. Lee Brown started the game at 9-4. 9-4 against, now 9-2 against. Thumb peg mark. 3/4 of the way to the corner. Well, it's between 2/3 and 3/4 of the way. And Callum stepped in. This looks tight from Lee. Can't get any closer now because he hasn't passed his own anyway.
Get on, run!
You hear Callum shouting at his bowl.
A bit further.
No need for me to commentate on that one. Callum was doing it on his own. Odds of he's drifted 5-1. 18-14.
You don't have to give me word. No, I mean, Des, you're not vocal. You might Des, you come here.
Good ball from Lee. Stepped in after Callum's loose lead. Oh, and Callum's propped her even closer. And he may well, he's fell away from the jack. And you want to measure? The markers spring from the seats. They leapt from the seats like a gazelle trying to get onto the green. You're being sacked, Billy. Well, they've seen the size of the tee they just had. You think you might have fell asleep. Billy Sim with the biggest pile of chips and curry sauce you'll ever seen in your life.
We're feeling the note trust. Me and Derek O'Neill went on, and we walked up there and they said, anything can happen with these two.
It's only one to Lee, 15-18. Good lead from Lee, the best lead into that corner. No, give up that one. Lee asked the question, has it gone in? And the answer to that is no, although we can't afford to hit it. Doesn't need any help in getting closer. Oh, Andrew's doing another inspection. The blocks fell over to the blocks fell towards Callum. Andrew fancies Callum. That means it's an easier bowl from Lee because he had to be up. And he was closer now. Played off his own and turned back. Well, there's no guarantee that that's actually on, but it looks like it might fall. Well, that's turned the corner. The measurers are poised and ready to leap onto the green. But they're not required. Oh, the disappointment on their face. They thought they were going to get on camera.
Don't be hurt to you then.
David, you've got it. You're going to walk 100 quid, David.
I'm already on.
Lee's just short and Callum whizzes through the gap. Bucky's offering 3-1 on Lee Brown. Big price, only 2 behind. This is not going to stop. Needs a connection. Connects with the gap. 2 for Lee Brown. Shocking second bowl. 7-4 now. 2-1. Lee Brown, level game at 18s. Bookie desperate for business at 2-1. Shocking lead, barely get it in frame. And Callum wasn't impressed with his first bowl either. It's gone a yard past, but he turned his back on it right away. And either thought it didn't need any further instructions or it was already there. And Lee's played one. Just low now, needs to stop, not going to. Lee Brown goes in front. 19-18. Callum's just fishing for a length.
First ball, lad, come on.
Got it.
Double.
I'll go for a drink later.
Bowl from Lee's just perched on the edge of the green. Callum's played one. It's his best bowl in a few ends. Callum just had to rescue his one of his adorable little children after on a little bit of a tour around the green. And Lee's there played a reeler bowl here. Oh, applause. Applause from the Wigan crowd. As the bowl settle. Won it is the shout. Well, Callum. Well, Callum. Just underneath, is it? Yeah. One more for Lee Brown. 20-18. No shouts from the bookie now.
Six to four, bro.
6-4.
Might be the case that Lee hasn't put the block far enough there.
He always wants it. Michael wants to play tomorrow.
No, does it stop in? I don't think it does. Callum's on. Callum's just gone to get a drink, wanders back to the mat with the balls to play to try and level the game up. 18-20 as it is. Easy as it is for him. Callum, obviously not going to play the corners. Heads back to the middle of the green. Wants it to run, wants it to finish. Looks good to me, but Callum wants it inside the jack. And Lee's not. Lee turned over, gone thumb peg, and has definitely not reached. Callum after this one. Well, Callum not happy with himself. Not quite sure how much is in the way there. Passes on the low side, goes past. Obviously, there was no chance of Lee striking at Callum's bowl, so I had to try and play for the weight, correct weight. Now, all that's happened there is that Lee probably playing at a slightly different angle from the mat than Callum. Yeah, again, just pegging at the death. Slightly better weight, just takes it inside Lee's bowl. Well, Lee, what a good bowl that was. He lay to go 3 behind, and now it's back to being level. 7-4 Brown. Bucky certainly don't want any more money on Callum. And again, please, a yard to far. And Callum's not there. Well, I think Lee lies 2. Callum shouting at his bowl. Certainly gone far enough to count. Not quite sure what the bowler had done wrong there, but he got shouted at. From here, and we're actually not at the best angle, at least one of Lee Brown's bowls is closer than Callum's horrifically short effort that he condemned. Callum Wraight, 22-21. And again, as he did last time when Callum counted in this corner, finger peg. Going about 23, 24 metres. Actually heading at it directly towards the lamppost, and obviously we're not going anywhere near it far enough wise. Lead bowl to within inside 6 inches. Lee's put a bowl 4 foot past. Could be an indication of Lee playing weight with his second bowl. I'm not quite sure what Callum's done with that. May just have got another of the... Looks to have turned over and is not reached, but saves. 23-21. A repeat from a couple of ends ago. Finger peg. Going towards the start point. Just downhill finish into the gully. Finish the length. Lee's bowl again. Just hung out. Finished a couple of foot past. Well, Callum chases after his bowl now. Downhill finish. Now lies 2, both about the same distance off either side of the jack. Well, Lee. Well, runs through the gap, falls away from the jack. You need to, not good when bowls do that. It looks like Callum 2. Callum's just getting a wash. 4 in front, 25-21.
Yeah, Springfield, yeah.
Stepping out again.
Yeah, Springfield.
Playing round his front leg.
He gets to play. He's up on his hammer, she's on, and he's up to 7 pounds.
Looks to have got out from here. Good ball from Lee. Little clap from Callum in appreciation. 22-25. Lee thinking change of tactics. The last few times he's played into the corner to our left, he's not really found a lead, but he's trying again. Oh no, definite change of tactic. They follow the jack then. He's playing a Callum type mark. Pictures in the background there of APD Kitchens, some of the sponsors for this event, as well as Eco Battery, and I think it's Uncle Joe's mint balls. Well, now the bad ball from Lee had a fairly easy chance to get another there, but not done it. Everything away for Callum, just trying to play a dead length. Not done it. One more for Lee Brown. 23-25.
Oh yeah.
Playing a length Callum would probably like to play himself. 5 inch behind from Callum. After not the worst lead in the world from Lee. Now he needs to run, now he needs to trickle, and it fell out. Fell away from the jack.
Short one's your nearest one, obviously. Is that it? Yeah, 12. Just turn you over to put you in, or? Yeah.
Well, instructions given. Callum knows what happens if he hits Lee's bowl, but he's nowhere near going to hit Lee's bowl. Didn't fancy carrying it. 26-23.
To do that, I'm coming off the bench, you have to keep the bench up. I'm doing all that mistakes on it.
All dead ones. He promised the yellow
Now, Callum wasn't happy with the land his bowl took, but to finish, looked like a length bowl to the foot to the side. Lies 2 as Lee's drifted through. This might be one of those all or nothing bowls from Lee. Rambler playing for the jack. Finds the gap though. Now 5 in front is Callum, 28-23. Can win in 2 ends.
He weeks after the game, he got that Gallagher. Yeah, definitely.
Willing his bowl closer. Foot away. Lee's not reached, oh dear. This needs to run. Oh dear. Well, Lee must play some kind of weight on Callum's bowl. I think they're just, well, he looks like he's just trying to play a dead weight, but he's not reached again. I'm not quite sure what was covered, but he had to play an attacking bowl, a Callum's foot bowl, and nothing really caused any danger at all. 29-23. Callum hates it. But this is not the worst bowl that's been played in that direction this evening. And Lee's not licked it. Stuck out. Callum's again not happy. Lies up. Lee is tighter. Not there. Might be weighed in here, ladies and gentlemen. They've started clapping. And we have a winner, ladies and gentlemen, 31-23. Callum Wraight wins the 2025 Wigan Subscription Greenmount Classic.
On behalf of the organising committee, I want to start by giving a special shout out to all the players. We've witnessed some incredible games from the early rounds to the exciting finals. This tournament has been a showcase of the joy and camaraderie that Crown Green Bowls brings. A huge thank you also to our amazing volunteers who have worked tirelessly to keep everything running smoothly. From the markers, the measurers, referees, raffle and gate staff to our caterers, barbecue, refreshments and bar staff who've kept you fed and watered for the last 11 evenings. A special thank you goes to our sponsors, in particular our main sponsor, Greenmount Projects, for their continuing support, and we couldn't begin to think about running a competition like this without your patronage, so thank you very much. However, our main thanks is reserved for you, the enthusiastic spectators. You've supported this competition for over 20 years and without your attendance this event would not take place. As we say goodbye to this year's tournament, we hope to see you all back next year for another exciting event. Thank you again for making this year's Greenmount Wigan Subs Classic a memorable one. So now it's time to welcome our prize winners, and without further ado, please welcome onto the green our semi-finalists Simon Coupe and Ryan Semmens, who take home prize of £350 each.
Well done, gent. Well done.
And now, please can you show your appreciation to our finalists, Lee Brown, for picking up £500.
Well done, mate.
Well done. And now to our champion, picking up the Wigan Subs Greenmount Classic trophy and £1,000 first prize. Please put your hands together and welcome onto the green Mr. Callum Wraight.
Well done, Callum.
Look at that smile.
Put that safe somewhere, yeah.
Well done, Callum.
Just before everybody shoots off, I just want to say one or two words. Firstly, I think it's a massive honour and a privilege to win this event. It's the second time I won it. I won it 11 years ago and I beat a legend in the final, Mr. Coupe, and I obviously played him again tonight. And it means an awful lot to obviously win this fabulous obviously tournament, especially beating someone as good as him along the way, and obviously Lee in the final. I just want to say a big commiserations to Lee. I think he's a top player, and I'm sure he'll be in the winners' enclosure very shortly. But I do want to just say one or two more thank yous. Firstly, again on behalf of all the 64 invites in this tournament, a big thank you to Andrew Molyneux, Dave Taylor, all the other people that have helped run this tournament and get it on, because without you guys we wouldn't have such a prestigious event to play for. So on behalf of all 64 players, a big thank you to yourselves. Two more thank yous. One is to the sponsors. Again, without fabulous sponsors we wouldn't have obviously such great prize money to play for. We wouldn't get all the top guys like Lee, Simon and everyone else coming and play for it. So again, on behalf of all the bowlers, your generosity is greatly appreciated, and I hope you sponsor it for many more years to come, so thank you very much. And then just two final things. One is to the groundsman. Again, I'm sure all the players agree, the greens played fabulous, as it always does. It's always a pleasure to play. I think this is one of the best venues in the circuit. I love coming here, bringing the family with me. So again, well done to the groundsman. And one more final person I don't want to miss out is Dave on the barbecue. and Andy, yeah. Without you two guys, you wouldn't keep everyone else fed. And I'll be honest with you, the main reason I accept this invitation isn't just to play in this tournament, it's just to get your cheeseburger and a chip. So please carry on doing what you're doing, because I'll keep coming back for many more years to come just for the cheeseburger. Thank you very much. I look forward to coming back next year. Thank you very much.
Recognition of that.